Have you ever wondered if it is possible to converse with birds? How to learn to recognize, imitate, and communicate with birds by making bird sounds yourself. Bird vocalizations play a crucial role in communication and can enhance your connection with the natural world. Here are some steps to get started. Observe and listen. Spend time in nature observing birds and their behaviors. Listen carefully to their vocalizations, noting the different sounds they make, such as calls, songs, chirps, or alarms. Pay attention to the rhythm, pitch, and unique characteristics of each species' vocalizations. Study bird field guides and resources. Familiarize yourself with bird field guides, books, online resources, and smartphone applications that provide information about bird species in your region. These resources typically include descriptions, range maps, and audio recordings of their vocalizations. Start with common species. Begin by focusing on learning the vocalizations of common bird species in your area. Practice identifying their calls and songs by using field guides, recordings, or birding apps. It's helpful to concentrate on a few species at a time to avoid overwhelming yourself. Mimicry techniques. To imitate bird sounds, it's essential to understand the basics of bird vocalizations. Pay attention to the pitch, tone, duration, and rhythm of the sounds they produce. Practice making these sounds yourself, using your voice or with the help of instruments like whistles or reed devices designed for bird calls. Start by imitating simple, repetitive calls before progressing to more complex vocalizations. Field practice. Once you've familiarized yourself with the vocalizations of specific bird species, head out into the field to practice your skills. Find a quiet spot in nature, preferably near areas where birds are active. Listen to the sounds around you and attempt to mimic the calls or songs you hear. Be patient and persistent, as it can take time to develop your skills. Use playback techniques sparingly. Playback techniques involve using recordings of bird sounds to attract birds or elicit responses. While these techniques can be useful for research or educational purposes, they should be used sparingly in the wild. Excessive use of playback can disrupt birds' natural behaviors and potentially stress or confuse them. Adhere to ethical guidelines and local regulations when using playback techniques. Learn from experienced birders, join local birding groups, attend birding workshops, or connect with experienced birders in your area. Learning from their expertise and guidance can significantly enhance your understanding of bird vocalizations and improve your ability to communicate with birds. Remember, imitating bird sounds is an art that requires practice, patience, and respect for wildlife. Enjoy the process of learning and connecting with nature's avian inhabitants, and always prioritize the well-being and conservation of the birds you encounter. Thanks for watching.